Got the brother Charles coming in. Salute to my man, Steph Belafonte. Steph got us in the loop. I'm waiting on him to send the link. Keeping it real with JoJo Capone, IG Live podcast. I had to throw the GOAT on for this one too. You dig what I'm saying? Drizzle. I had to throw the GOAT. What's his page name, Steph? Because I'm getting other what's-it-names, but I need to know his page. I'm getting other people trying to join. There you go. Charleston White. Say waiting on him to join in. We got Charleston White in, y'all. Live from Texas, H-Town. And Boomerang on over here to Chirac. They keep saying waiting on him. I don't know what's going on today. Should I cancel it and do it again? Yeah, let me cancel it. Let me send it to him. Now let me see if he... I sent it back to you. There you go. They said we're going to keep it real with JoJo Capone. So I say, give me somebody that's going to keep it real.
Yeah, man. I'm new to this Instagram shit, so I had to figure out which gadget it saves request and all that other kind of shit, man. So I got it figured out now.
Okay. Yeah, I just had to turn the volume up on it. You see, I had to put I put the GOAT
first down on. Man, I appreciate the olive branch. The extension of the olive branch, brother. I appreciate that.
Likewise, and I salute you for the work you putting in out there in the street. A lot of people ain't gonna understand why we do what we do, because we really come from the street and we want to see these kids do better. A lot of people just talking about it now because they think it's a popular thing to do. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, say you for the culture, you know, it's black and Caucasian culture vultures. I'm calling them all out. You dig what I'm saying?
All of them out, homie.
Yeah, you got to call them all out. We know what's real and what's not. You know, I just, I saluted Flip the Script because he the one told me to start my podcast. I mean, my YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I do he like, big homie, they going to keep speaking on your name. They trolling, because they able to make money off your name, off the clickbaits or whatever. So I'm like, okay. So he like, start your own YouTube channel. That way you can get paid off your own situation. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm like, cool, because all my game was for free. I was giving it to him for the love. I got to do a good deed every day I wake up, bro. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's not a joke to me. You know what I'm saying? I have to double, triple salute you for what you're doing, because watching your interview, like you say, you go holler at the kids and talk to the kids and made it a life choice and a career. You know what I'm saying? And you able to get paid for it as well. Everybody got a problem when we try to do the right thing, and they'll try to revert that back to say, well, JoJo, you've been looking out for the kids in the neighborhoods and all over for free. That's because I wasn't aware that I could get paid for that. So somebody did tell me, okay, start your consulting company. I done that. You see what I'm saying? So
good game. That's good game. That's good game.
Yeah, so that's why I say I'm saluting, and I'm going to tell who the one told me to start it was a lot of people told me to start this consulting company, but what's my man name? He from New York, Sycamore, young brother Sycamore. He from New York. He from upstate. He might be like a vice president of one of them rap labels, Def Jam or something. I don't know if it's Atlantic, but young Sycamore. He like, OG, told me this about 10, 15 years or 20 years ago. He like, man, start you a consulting company because everybody come to you for everything. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So now I'm like, okay, I get a like-minded brother like yourself. You coming, and you shaking the airwaves up. So like you say, everybody want to interview you. Everybody want to talk. But now you got to realize No, do your own YouTube channel, do your own interviews, because they just trying to make money off us. And then they don't even have the decency to send us a cash app. If you're going to use me to make some money off of, dude, send me a cash app or something. You dig what I'm saying?
Say, homie, I started out just like Barack Obama, community organizer, right? So I started at the very bottom of our community, of the black community, right? I started out speaking inside of the churches, right? Just sharing my testimony, committing a murder as a kid, getting locked up in a juvenile system during a time when America believed that children can change, right? So I'm a first generation kid to go inside the juvenile system for murder, right? So prior to my generation of children, as well as the children in America, there wasn't kids committing murder, homie, before 90, 91. It was almost unheard of, right? Outside of California,
Chicago,
you know, outside of places like New York, Chicago, and California, right? Other than that, it was kind of unheard of for numerous of kids in one city to be in a juvenile system for murder, right?
Right.
So I went inside a maximum secure facility that housed Texas worst juvenile offenders, right? So I committed a murder as a good kid. Me and 3 other kids, right? It wasn't nothing bad about me. It wasn't nothing gangster about me. Nigga, I hadn't even been exposed to gangs. Nigga, I was a mama's boy. My mother was a Christian mother. Nigga, we ate at the dinner table together, right? So I ain't know nothing about the streets, but I had street uncles who we heard the shit. We heard it in the music. So when I went into the juvenile system, nigga, I didn't know kids kill. I had never met no nigga who would kill his mother and his father. I had never met a nigga who would rape a 6-month-old baby, actually stick his dick in a baby. I had never met nobody that would do nothing like that. I had never heard of a kid being molested. So when I landed in the juvenile system, nigga, I had to learn to be gangster. I had to learn to try to be tough away from home, away from mama, being the underweight, you know, being small with one eye. So, nigga, when I went into the juvenile system, I emerged a leader, right? I was a frail, small kid in a facility that housed kids from ages 12 to 21, and I emerged a leader, right? I joined the gang. First time I got to see gangs was inside the juvenile facility. Nigga, it was everything I was looking for. Nigga, this is, So I joined coming from mama's house. And I remember writing my mother a letter. So just think, I'm a good kid. I'm writing home. I'm writing a letter, crossing out the B's, spelling shit B-A-C-C instead of B-A-C-K. You know, I'm writing a gang letter to mom, talking about I'm a Crip now.
Because by this time, Boys in the Hood and all that then came out. So I done been indoctrinated with the culture. Menace to Society had dropped. So now I just want to belong to something. I just want to fit in, homie. So we inside the state facility, as most niggas do. Most niggas ain't join gangs in the streets. They learn in jail. They learn in juvie, in detention center, right? So I'm just fitting in, but I'm pretending to be gangster. I'm talking tough. I'm pretending to be hard. You know what I'm saying? I don't know nothing about this shit, homie, other than what the music say do and what the videos show us. So I'm mimicking the culture. Just as soon as you take me out of that environment and place me in another environment, well, guess what? I'm going to do what they do. So if you put me around drug dealers, I'm going to start selling drugs, right? If you put me around rapists, nigga, I'm going to rape with the rapists. If you put me around purse snatchers, I'm going to snatch purse. So that's what children do. They mimic the environments, right? So I'm telling these niggas, say, homie, I went in there and ain't no such thing as a kid with a code. Ain't no, and these niggas committed murders. Them niggas cried when their moms got on their ass on the phone. Them niggas didn't want to be in 30-day lockup for 23 hours, 1 hour wreck. Them niggas couldn't stand that being and said. So most niggas go to jail and do right to get out, to come do wrong with us. But soon as them niggas get in jail, they mopping floors for extra trays. They trying to make trustee.
Yeah, yeah, they getting along with the Mexicans. They don't, they setting in street beef. They squashing street beef. So, but then they come back out here to us and they do all wrong with us.
Yeah.
So here I am, I'm speaking against the wrong. Say, homie, I ain't never in my life got so much hate. Even when I was fighting the police, nigga, I ain't never got so many hateful messages from niggas, homie.
Right.
And a nigga speaking against wrong. So when I get up there, homie, they flew me in for one. They booked me like on a Monday for Friday, right? So Wednesday night, nigga, I don't know where I'm gonna stay. I ain't heard nothing from these niggas. So my people looking at me crazy saying, damn, nigga, you finna go to New York? Who booked you? I don't know. Some nigga name, I didn't even know the name of the podcast. Where you gonna stay at? That's what my sister and them asked me, where you gonna stay at? I'm saying, shit, I don't know. They say they gonna tell me the night before. So the night before, it's 7, 8 o'clock. I gotta fly out 8 o'clock in the morning. I hadn't heard nothing from these niggas. So I text the nigga, the producer or whoever, say, homie, I ain't coming. You niggas ain't told me where I'm staying or nothing. Nigga, y'all, what the fuck y'all on? Oh, no, we was going to say, homie, I got to fly out in less than 8 hours. You niggas ain't told me what hotel I'm staying at. So, boom, they fly me in. When I get at the airport, homie, it ain't nobody there. Nigga, I got to wait. Say, homie, I'm here. I'm just looking around.
Oh, you said went to go do the Flip the Script interview?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They flew me to New York, homie. I was blind, homie. They left me. They flew me in blind, homie. I flew into the airport, nigga. They ain't come get me or nothing. They sent an Uber, so I'm out there just waiting. So I ain't thinking nothing. I'm a stand up nigga. So anywhere I go new, I'm excited, nigga, because I'm gonna pick up some new game, right? So I ain't tripping. But my people tripping. You know, I got some A-list celebrity publicists, so they saying this ain't business, homie. We don't know what may happen. So my people in California, I fuck with Charlemagne them, right? My people in California saying, hey, what podcast he gonna be on? They say Queen's Flip. They saying, nah, don't tell him don't do it. But I'm already in New York.
Right.
I don't know nothing about this nigga,
but now let me speak on that, because we got something called how they saying gatekeepers, right? So it's wrong. It's wrong for anybody to tell you what interview to do and to don't do. You feel me? I just had a big little situation going on. You know what I'm saying? I know who you working with over there, you know what I'm saying, at the Gangster Chronicles, you know what I'm saying? I was going to do the Gangster Chronicles Midwest, you know, but then a situation happened to where MCA got exposed, you dig what I'm saying, for testifying. You know what I'm saying? People didn't like that. They got upset. I wasn't tripping. I still talk to both of the brothers that run Gangster Chronicles right now, and James, you know what I'm saying? So 8 tried to say, oh yeah, he just mad because they hired me over here and not him, which that was a lie. I had already done Gangster Chronicles. I wasn't tripping. So don't nobody say nothing to me, right? So don't nobody call and say nothing, because my people know me. Nigga, they know I'm gonna hold it down if I'm in Rockers Island. So they ain't gotta call and say nothing. But they thinking this nigga go handle me, because he known for handling niggas, but I don't know nothing about nothing, homie. I'm blind. I'm just a game related nigga. I'm just happy to be in New York for the first time, right? But so I'm there. I get there at 11, 12 o'clock. Nigga, the show is at 10 o'clock tonight. I don't see no nigga from New York to say, hey, homie, welcome to New York. We go woo, woo, woo. Ain't no nigga came and say, hey, homie, here goes some weed for you to smoke. Here go this. Don't do this. Don't go here. So then them niggas put me up in Chinatown. Right.
So them niggas put me in Chinatown, nigga, everything China man.
Yeah,
so
but
I'm saying, goddamn, what kind of, So I don't know if these niggas white, black, Italian, I don't know who these niggas are, homie. I just know I'm gonna be on the podcast called Queen's Flip. I'm like a real champion. I don't go look at no nigga, homie. I just show up and be who I am. So I don't do no research on who this nigga is. So I'm in Chinatown at 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, homie. I'm hungry. I want some weed to smoke. Ain't no niggas around here. Man, I'm trying to think, man, where Biggie from? I couldn't think of where, Brooklyn. Brooklyn's in the house. So I catch an Uber to Brooklyn and just go to walking toward the project. Hey, where the projects at, homie? and just go to fucking around.
Right.
So, all day go by. So I find me some weed. I find 2 niggas to give me some weed. All day go by. I don't hear nothing from these niggas. I don't see no. So I'm like, well, shit, my people is starting to get concerned.
Right.
Why would they get in there and nobody greet him? Nobody say, hey, what's up? Nobody check on him, nothing. Why would they do it? So my people hit me and said, say, if you need anything, there's some eyes and ears on you. They right at the door. Hit this number if anything wrong. So I'm not knowing I'm in a fucked up situation. Nigga, I don't give a damn about being in a fucked up situation, right? So when I get to the podcast, it's like 9:30, 10 o'clock, late at night. So I'm thinking, shit, that's strange. So we do the podcast. Before we do the podcast, I noticed the big nigga shoulders real big and chest real big, and he had a jacket. And the jacket looked like it was too little. So in my mind, I'm saying, do this nigga got his chest huffed up and puffed up for me? So I do the nigga like this. Nigga, is you really that big? And squeeze his shoulders and touch his chest. Yeah, nigga, you really this big nigga, or you just huffed up? So,
hey, no, hey, Flip, my little man, he good people, man. Him and G Money. I don't understand.
Yeah, I love G Money. Flip a weirdo.
I don't know who did they booking for them or whatever, but that's something like he Flip the type of person, the OGs that he respect, he'll call you and ask you about stuff like that, because a lot of the stuff new to a lot of people. Yes, he do comedian stuff. He was doing the battle rapping, so he really he got a lot going on with him. But
hey, homie, if I bring you to my city, I'm like the middleman. I'm like the middleman in the drug deal. I gotta make sure everything goes smooth.
That's true. That's true.
If you middleman a drug deal, the middleman is responsible for everything going properly.
Right.
So if I bring you to my city, no matter what, nigga, you on my watch, you on my time. I'm gonna roll out the red carpet for you. So it left a bad taste in my mouth for New York niggas, right? We already got a line driven, homie, between South and New York, homie. So it wasn't no hospitality. So then when the nigga get me on this show, and then he try to big six me, then he try to handle me. So now my people looking. My people saying fuck. So now my niggas tripping. Cause my niggas saw I kept it player. So now the New York niggas looking fucked up, homie. How you gonna handle a nigga like this that really do for the community? And he went to any served time for killing the Peckerwood. This nigga brag about killing a white boy, nigga. How you do a real nigga like that, homie? That's how you New York niggas do? And ain't nobody checking, right? So I get a phone call from InfoMinds. InfoMinds hit my people. All of a sudden, I got a bunch of New York niggas in my inbox sending me threats, hollering, come back to New York. I'm like, well, where does energy come from? Nigga, I just left New York. Nigga, I just left New York by myself. Well, this nigga done tried to spin the narrative as if I said fuck New York on the show. So now it's fuck New York. Nigga, if he said it, yeah, I said it, nigga. But I didn't say it, but now I'm saying it.
But that's how them trolls, yeah, the trolls do that, man. Them trolls get in.
Listen, homie, I don't give a fuck about no troll. In my world, a troll is a human on the internet or in the streets. He's still a human. And if he disrespectful, it's fuck where he from, where he stand for. Nigga, it's what that is. It's what that is. And I ain't apologizing. I ain't taking it back. Real niggas ought to know where I'm coming from. If not, fuck them too.
Yeah,
nigga, it is what it is.
For sure, hospitality is key, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's something he probably, will have to holler at you about. I wasn't there on that.
You can't holler at me. Well, listen, homie, what's done is done. Nigga, you can't undo what you done. When you show who you are, this is what I know, homie. I asked that nigga a question. This how I know you're a hoe ass nigga. I asked that bitch ass nigga a question. I said, say, homie, you don't know one 13-year-old that you can't imagine not committing a murder, a cousin. That bitch ass nigga didn't even answer. Come to find out he got a 13-year-old son. That nigga a fraud, my nigga. That nigga a real fraud. Had I known he set himself on fire, I wouldn't have never went on that podcast. He a goofy nigga, homie. A goofy nigga can't ask me no motherfucking questions. Had I known that nigga let a nigga break his jaw and then come be on his podcast, that bitch ass nigga, I would have never even stepped foot in this show. That nigga's a clown to me, homie. A nigga ain't never whooped me. And I've been bad all my motherfucking life, nigga. That bitch ass nigga ain't never killed nothing. He ain't never been in no institution. That nigga's a pussy, my nigga. Up there talking loud, clown ass nigga.
Right. Yeah,
we put clowns in their place, right? That nigga's a real good on the podcast trying to enforce some street shit. And you niggas ain't never murked nothing and ain't gonna murk nothing, nigga. We kill white folks where I'm from. We don't do nothing to niggas. So any nigga that'll hurt a nigga but won't kill a white man can't say shit to me, my nigga. I don't give a fuck what he represent, what state he say out of.
Right.
We white folk killers where I'm from. We represent niggas and our ancestors. So any nigga that ain't represent that, homie, they my enemy.
Yeah, hey,
nigga,
man.
You ready to go? Say, I don't hear none of you niggas praising Larry Davis. Fuck Biggie Smalls, nigga. Larry Davis is the nigga. Larry Davis. Biggie Smalls ain't never murked no white boy. No revolution, nigga, won't kill no white man. All they rap about is killing niggas from Nipsey Hussle, Tupac, all of them. There ain't no killers for the race, homie. We kill for the race. We like them white boys that went to the Capitol, my nigga.
Yeah.
We like them white boys that went to the Capitol, nigga.
Yeah.
We'll take a white bitch pussy. We'll Kobe Bryant a bitch and take a white bitch pussy, my nigga, and comment her. We ruthless to white folks, homie. So I don't want to hear nothing about Biggie Small, Eazy-E, Ice Cube, Jay-Z. They ain't gonna kill nothing for the people, nigga. That's what it's about, nigga. The bullets is for the revolution. It ain't for no another nigga. And if you niggas ain't on that, we ain't with you niggas. We ready to die for our race, my nigga. We'll kill for our race, and we'll go to jail for our race. Them niggas won't.
That's the real Black Panther Party.
Homie, that's why I don't do podcasts. Because ain't now one of them niggas asking me no questions. Don't know what it's like to stand over a white man and watch him die and laugh while he die. Stand over him and laugh while he die. You niggas ain't got that kind of spirit, nigga. Fuck wrong with you Italian mimicking ass nigga. You niggas been following John Gotti. We've been listening to Eroy Brown, nigga. Now you niggas Google Eroy Brown. He killed the prison warden and a major, nigga, in prison. A nigga killed the prison warden and a major, nigga. Fuck you niggas talking about, nigga. I know real niggas. Hey, you niggas don't know no nigga ever done such a thing.
You gonna wake up the spirit of Fred Hampton on this one. Hey,
say, man.
H-Rap, Brown, all the Black Panthers. But see, this the thing.
Eldrick Cleaver. Eldrick Cleaver raped white hoe.
Hey.
Eldrick Cleaver, he was a serial white woman rapist. Fuck you talking about, nigga. We ain't just, nigga, go read about Willis with Nat Turner. They killed little white children and everything. Nat wouldn't kill no white kids, nigga. Nat Turner was weak. Nat wouldn't kill no white babies, nigga. See, y'all scared niggas talking like this here. Niggas scared of this time, killing innocent white babies.
Hey, but
that nigga done went crazy.
You know what?
Raping white women.
Hey,
that nigga talking about raping white women. They gonna kill him.
Hey, you know what's crazy? You know they'll call us psychopaths, man, because how we grew up gang banging here in Chicago, organized crime, and we put the genocide down on whoever. You know what I'm saying? Like I told people, I'm my district's most hated. So I sympathize and know everything you talking about. The bullet shots that came from me, the bullets hit me came from the police. So it's always fucking with me, homie. You know what I'm saying? They shot at me, I'm shooting back. It's simple as that.
That's why I love. Hey, when I heard your story, I said, that nigga been shot by the police.
Yeah,
shit, I see why they hate him.
Exactly.
I see why them niggas hate him.
But see, at the same time, it was during a time where we were supposed to be doing a gang truce. You know what I'm saying? So because we trying to put the gang truce together, they creeping through the neighborhoods like they rivals. You know what I'm saying? And it's them. But the only way that I knew from shooting back at them and they dropped the badge. You feel me? That was the only way. If it wasn't for that, we would have really thought that it was the rivals coming through.
Say, nigga, I done been kidnapped by the police. I done been kidnapped by SWAT, Special Response Team, nigga, took to jail. And somehow ended up, nigga, in a mental asylum, nigga. I done been kidnapped, nigga.
Hey.
So I don't went to war with him, so I know exactly what you're talking about.
I don't stop for him. And anybody that you see on this live will tell you right now, they do not like to be in the car with me, in the hood with me when them Romans pull up, man, because I'ma do what I do. You know what I'm saying? Like
say, listen, what you call them?
Romans. You dig what I'm saying?
My nigga.
You dig?
So you speak a different language. They don't understand that.
So like I tell them, when I come through, whether they like it or not, I don't sugarcoat it. You know what I'm saying? Like what was the brother name from Africa, the king that went over there on his Hannibal? I'm Hannibal to these crackers. You dig what I'm saying? And whoever, like, I don't mind with the race mixing that they've been doing and all that. You know, you might got some uncles, like you say, that love the white girl. You know what I'm saying? Just like our athletes and entertainers. We can't turn a blind eye on that. You feel me?
We don't dispose of none of our people, even the gays, homie.
Yeah.
We don't dispose. We got somewhere to put them punks. We got some job for the punks to do in the nigga nation. We don't dispose of no people, homie. I ain't got no problem with a good cop. He doing his goddamn job. He got a boss.
Right.
It's that motherfucker that's after hurt us, homie.
Exactly.
But the problem is we got to raise our own police.
Yeah.
Nigga, when we got some nigga police in our own neighborhood, see the Black Panther Party, the police could have Leroy pulled over. Somebody will go down the street and tell the Black Panther Party, say they got Leroy pulled over. The Black Panther Party will show up with their gun and make the police let that nigga go.
Of course. And the Nation of Islam too. See, that's my neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Sircon City in Chicago, but I lived in every project community in this town. But I'm raised in New York, LA, Miami, and Puerto Rico. So that's why my movement is called Global Gangsters. It ain't called Local Joker or Global Jokers or none of that. It's Global Gangsters. And if you ain't riding with me, and on it, how I'm on it front line, go ahead on. You dig what I'm saying? Because I'm not going to let no... Matter of fact, bro, I don't got to talk you off. If you go on my page, you gonna see me arguing with the Romans in the airport.
I seen it already. When the homie hit me earlier today, and put me on your line, I went and checked you out. I went and checked you out.
I don't care if I'm with me by myself. I'm the same person everywhere I go, bro. You not gonna treat me like I'm some chump, some little kid, or none of them type of gangs. Take that badge, that Billy Club, and that belt you got on with them guns, and let's do what we do. We gonna keep it 100 at all times, or let me get my banger. Let me get my banger.
That's the difference.
And may the best man win. So
that's the difference between a soldier and a warrior.
For sure.
A warrior you can send him on by himself, and he ain't never got to return. Whether he ain't there, just know he was a warrior.
Exactly.
A soldier, you got to go get his body and send it back home.
I'm a Zulu warrior. Hey, I'm a Zulu warrior. You seen the Zulus come surround me in the motherland. You dig what I'm saying? Put the crown on me and everything. They already knew my spirit, bro. You feel me? So
they recognize it, homie.
So that my whole thing, when I say lead by example, that's what I do. I don't talk nobody off. I show them. I let them live by example. When you said wasn't no murders at 13 and this and that, I come up different because that was us. We was in jail for gang-related murders at 13 and 12 years old. One of my little partners, Adolfo Davis, was locked up for four bodies at 12 and 13 years old. Him and Mike Brooks. We got, you know what I'm saying? So, my cousin Johnny Boy, Spurlock, gang-related murders, 12 and 13 years old.
Say, outside of 3, LA, Chicago, and some parts of New York, late 80s, I'm just gonna say 80s, because most of us started, the trend began early 90s, right? But Chicago, California, outside of those places, it was very rare for children to be street indoctrinated, right? Those was isolated. Y'all are different places, homie.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers say what they want to say, but they was different places for children growing up. In the 70s, you had the Baloo murders with the Crips and the Bloods. Chicago always had folk nation and people nation, young niggas taking to the street shit. New York had it. Nigga, outside of that, nigga, we was kids.
Yeah, that's why I told him, like with the Tupac, he rapped about young son, Lil Yummy Sanders.
Lil Yummy, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So this been, for us, bro, this been really going on since the 1800s, since this town even got discovered by a Haitian brother, John.
So that's why the cultures, right? That's why those three places have the strongest cultures amongst people, right? That's why New York had the hip hop. That's why West Coast took the gangster rap. Down south, it was cool. But nigga, Chicago got it now, and this drill music shit, nigga, is pumping so motherfucking hard. Nigga, it's worse than gangster rap.
Yeah.
It's the Chicago drill music is worse than gangster rap, nigga.
And rest in peace
it ain't nothing but
the little brother Pac-Man. The little brother Pac-Man don't get enough credit for discovering drill, because now it then went over to the UK, London. But they give us our credit, but if you don't ask them about it, they won't say nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Well, in order to understand the violent trends amongst young people, you can't listen to gangster rap.
No.
You got to listen to the drill music.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to connect with the youth, if you want to understand the mindset, if you want to check the temperature of the pulse of where our children are today, nigga, listen to that drill music. You can't go nowhere else.
And see what they don't understand, Charles, is like this. We grew up with the Willie Lynch syndrome. You know what I'm saying? As far as with the gang banging and the genocide, because it was like if his head to the left and your head to the right, he your enemy. You see what I'm saying? At all extremes. So it's a lot of stuff that I speak on now, and I apologize.
Hold on. So listen, how old are you?
I'm 45.
All right, so you got me by 2 years. So you mean to tell me, nigga, in the 80s, a kid wearing his hat like this visiting to Chicago,
getting his head knocked off. He gonna get his head knocked off in front of his mama, the police, or whoever. Man, we got some of the most violent crimes ever known to man. You dig?
Still to this day.
Still to this day. We took over penitentiaries, bro. You dig what I'm saying? You know how many wardens then got killed out here? Then got raped and everything else out here? Stateville Penitentiary, all the way to the Adi home we in our juvenile facility, we had the county deck, the county section. So that meant you had juveniles in an adult section. Then you got Cook County, one of the worst jails in the world. All this stuff documented, bro. So it's like, for me, if I'm going up against somebody talking about they some journalists and all that, man, them people can't tell me nothing, man.
Say, homie, and the cold thing about it, black people used to go up north to escape the lynchings and the hangings from white people.
In Canada.
And they went up and they went up there and settled. And then when they began having children, because of niggas ain't got to worry about white folks, say, homie, y'all some of the most killingest motherfuckers in the world.
Yeah.
Man, y'all some of the most dangerous. LA and Chicago, homie, with that gang culture, is some of the most destructive, detrimental forces ever been introduced to the black race, homie, ever.
And when they came with the gangster rap, bro, the only reason we listened to it, because it was a soundtrack to our life. You dig what I'm saying? It was a soundtrack to our life, where we was living, just from a different place. Because if they giving the credit to, I think, Schoolie D, he from Philly. So if they saying he the originator of gangster rap, but we know the gangster rap that come from Ice-T and NWA. So we rocked with, you know what I'm saying? That was a soundtrack for us. So when we was drilling back then, we was putting that on. Scarface, the Ghetto Boys. You see what I'm saying? Like, it was people like that we would listen to, and we walking around here knocking people out and just vicious, bro. Just didn't make no sense. Just tearing up whatever. The jails, we stayed on lockdowns. Even right now today, this here going on since Sam Young them started the lottery, bro. Like, I grew up on both sides of the street. Like I told you, Elijah Muhammad Mosque is in my neighborhood. You feel me? So I can come out my house and walk right to the mosque. So I know that side of the fence and be righteous. You know what I'm saying? And I always salute Elijah Muhammad and the Minister Farrakhan, because those are some of the only people that I know that look like us that stood up and went against the beast for us. I don't know too many other people done that. So, you know what I'm saying? So, and that's coming from my side of things. But, you know, I know you busy, you doing your thing. Salute to you, brother. And I'm here, you know, I'm a phone call away at any given time.
I'm coming your way, homie. I appreciate you did something you didn't have to do. So they let me know your heart and they let me know your spirit.
Let's do it.
In spirit and in truth, my nigga. So, nigga, we lock shoulders.
Let's do it. You got me sweating. I'm so mad about this. Hey, man.
Say, well, nigga, you taught me something, right? Mm-hmm. So, I'm on a search for truth. Mm-hmm. I'm on a search for understanding. Mm-hmm. And in the process of seeking truth and understanding, I'm gaining wisdom.
Exactly.
Right? I'm gaining wisdom. I'm being increased in my stature, and then I get favor from other men and other villages, what we call real G niggas. So real soon, homie, I gotta come your way, because I want to interview you and let you interview me. But the world gotta know where drill music come from, how it got started, what it is. Mm-hmm. And then, nigga, we can go to our youth and we can understand a little better.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
I got you, black man.
Say no more.
Yes,
power
sir.
to our people at all times.
Black love is black power.
You did.